Hi, my name is Kristen Brown, and there was a lot of questions around SROs and really the necessity of it. And one question that kept coming up that I never really heard an answer to, so I've been tootling around on the computer today to try to get the answer. And so I found this resource, and I'm going to share it here. This is a civil rights data collection. Unfortunately, they don't show much updated since the 2017-2018 year. But so this goes back a little bit. San Jose Unified, that's us. If you go down characteristics, you could go to discipline report, and that is where you can find referrals to law enforcement. Okay, so they divided out with disabilities and without disabilities. We're just going to look at without disabilities. And we find, oh, look at that. There were no referrals to law enforcement. And I don't think that gets any different if you switch and look at it with disabilities. So let's take a glance. Oh, nada again. Wow, really? I'm so glad those officers are on campus. I could see the necessity of that there. So outside of referrals, we're going to look at school-related arrests. Now, this doesn't always happen when officers are on campus. Sometimes officers are invited onto campuses. Now, again, this is looking at students with disabilities, nada, okay? And so let's look now at students without disabilities. Oh, uh-oh, there they are. 2 or more. Wow, 2 or more. So I wonder what that 0.8 ends up being. So they 0.8%. So that's interesting because they show 0.1% of IDA students, but they didn't show that under students with disabilities. And they show 0.1% of Hispanic. So wow, you know, so there it pops up, but we did not see it under students with disabilities. And with that percent, we don't even see, 0.1%. It's probably a call in, that's really not much. So I don't see anything in the data that I could find online that enforces a purpose for SROs. And if there's enough data out there saying it's actually, they show that it doesn't make school sites safer, then I'm not so sure this is a contract we need. I'd rather we move on to restorative justice, and hopefully that is in the planning. I haven't heard anything. Maybe you have. If you have, fill me in. But yeah, I'd much rather prefer restorative justice, but that's what I was able to find online. Maybe you found more data. Let me know. I'm always interested in how you're finding out information about our schools. It's always good to be in the know. Right. All right. So hopefully tonight is the board meeting. This is December 10th. You could call in. I'm past the email in deadline in doing this recording. I'm so sorry. That would have been by noon, but you could call in by 6 o'clock tonight and join in the public comment. The item, the item number. Let me look at that. The item number is N1. It's the memorandum of understanding between the city of San Jose and San Jose Unified School District. So cheers. let's do better by our students. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.